Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Candace Ray, and today we are going to do some sultry fall makeup. So I had a few new things that I wanted to try, so I wanted to bring you guys a really nice sultry fall look that you can put on for any occasion. So I did highlight and a little bit of contouring, but I did not use any lashes, just so that you guys don't have to do that extra step and make it a tiny bit more natural, even though we're done up. The question is, do you want to see it? Do you want to see how I got the look? Are you here for this? Did you come here to watch this? All right, slide it over. First of all, my mirror is terrible. Gotta make sure that is ready. All right, so I've done my eyebrows and everything. So I'm going to prime right now. And one of the things I've been doing like extra lately is using an eye cream. I have this eye cream that I use like during the day from Murad, and then at night I use this eye gel from the Ordinary brand, and I feel like the combination is making me real undetectable around the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody know how old the sister is. You know what I'm saying? I'm using the Time Filler Absolute Wrinkle Correction Cream and Primer, and it's from, I think it says Filorga, I think. So true to self, I'm going to start with the eyes. So with this look, it is fall time. So we're going to do some browns, some oranges, some reds, all of that stuff. So I'm going to start with this Morphe Artistry palette. And I'm going to go in with this color here, Chocolate Diamond. I'm just going to go right into my crease. And I'm going to use very minimum tools. Like, I'm not going to use a whole bunch of tools, just because I want this to be a very easy and pretty fall look, but I want it to be achievable for everybody. I wanted this like brown color to be more so like the background of everything. So as I switch eyes, let me tell y'all how I got my nails done today, right? So I go to the same place all the time, you know, because I really like their service, and I love the girl who does my nails. Like, she gets it right every single time. Today, I was like, you know, I haven't gotten a pedicure in a couple weeks, because I don't get a pedicure every single time that I go, because I just don't think it's necessary for me, because I really do like take care of my feet, and I put socks on and moisturize and stuff like that, so my feet aren't always like terrible. So I probably get my feet done, if I get my nails done every 2 weeks, one time out of those every 2 weeks out of a month, I probably get a pedicure. So I probably get a pedicure maybe once a month. So I was like, you know what, let me get the pedicure and, you know, let me treat myself. For my pedicure, they stuck me with the new girl. You know, all of us need to learn. You know, like, everybody is an apprentice at something. Everybody starts out somewhere. So I always try to be very nice in those situations. But girl, when it came to like, you know, scrubbing and exfoliating and stuff like that, like, she did okay. But the painting job, I don't feel like she filed as well as I would have liked. It's not terrible. So that's the only reason why I didn't like complain or come at her or anything like that. But just keep practicing, sis. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, just you know, get you enough clients up under your belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep practicing, sis, because you need it, girlfriend. Now that we got our background pretty much done, I'm gonna take a towel and just wipe off the brush, because I'm gonna use the same brush to go into our next color. And now I'm gonna take the color Rock Out right here, and I'm actually going to go outside and blend it into the crease, like outer corner here, and blend it into the crease. Okay, so now that that is where I want it, we are going to try a new color for the lid. Ipsy came through. Okay, so Ipsy gave us a new eyeshadow that is really good and very much in time for fall. This is from Estate and it's in the color Smash. This is the color. And so when I swatched it on myself, it didn't seem as berry as I thought it was. It had like some orange, brownish undertones and I thought it would go great. So here is the color here. It's not as purple berry as it sort of looks. I don't know if you guys can see how that looks. It looks more of like a copper. So this is the second tool that I'm going to use. I told you guys I'm not using many tools for this look because I really want you guys to be able to achieve this. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. So it is a little bit more berry on the lid compared to how it looks on the arm, but it's gorgeous and it still goes with fall. And the brush is a little bit wet from me cleaning it, so it is really helping to spread this color around and make it a lot more vibrant. So definitely wet your brushes. Y'all know I gotta hold my breath and concentrate when I'm on the lid, you know, because I gotta get it right. I gotta get it right. I can't be the only person in all of the world who actually does that. So I'm gonna go back with the fluffy brush and that Rock Out color, and I'm just going to blend this out just a little bit. I just want to make sure that the edge of it is not like super harsh and that everything blends in together. I'm going to take some liner from Miss Rose. And I'm not going to do a wing or anything fancy, but because I'm not using lashes today, I'm actually just going to take the liner and put it a little bit along my lash line so that the mascara helps the eyes really stand out a little bit more rather than putting a wing and all this stuff. So I want this to be like a really beautiful but more achievable and natural sort of way to enhance your makeup for fall and not do the most. And getting close to the eyes can be really hard, so take breaks in between. Moving on with the rest of the face, I am going to take my NYX Dropper Total Control Foundation, and it's in the color Deep Rich. This was from my video with the full face for 20. And a little bit definitely goes a long way with it. Oh, I didn't pick up enough. I am super nervous with this white shirt and this foundation, so I'm trying to catch it really quick before it drips all over the place. I'm pretty clumsy in real life, so I was really nervous to buy a foundation with a dropper instead of one that I can just kind of like turn over, put on with my finger, or pour into a brush or something like that. I was pretty nervous for that, but I actually like it. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit different and very runny, and it can be if you overdo it, but if you take your time and just put it in the right places, it's actually not that bad. Now for under the eyes, I'm going to take this e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, and it's in the color Deep Cinnamon. And this applicator is huge, and this actually dries down rather quick. I know the GOAT Auntie Jackie Ina says that you need to let your concealer dry a little bit. This one actually dries pretty quick. So if you do get this e.l.f. Camo Concealer, it's good because it really does camouflage, but only let it dry down for a couple seconds because it dries down pretty quickly and it becomes like a little bit immovable. But I mean, you can wet your face and make sure that you're able to move it around. But this one, ciao. It didn't come to play. It was like, you know what? Y'all wanted a concealer that dries down? I got you. And I'm putting a lot under my eyes so that I can just go down the middle of my face with the excess and not have like a whole bunch. I think I messed up my eyebrow, but whatever. So just a little bit of that. So you know you look real snatched or whatever. Just a little bit. Okay, and for some blush, I am going to take this Wet n Wild color icon, and what is the color? I may or may not have ripped the color off, so I don't really know what this is, but it's like this berry-ish color, and it is from Wet n Wild. She real full. She going with the eyes, you know. She was ready. I don't know what is going on with my camera, but it cut out twice, and it cut out during the part where I was setting my makeup. I did set it, and I set it with this medium deep elf powder. So for highlighting, I'm gonna use this loose powder in rose gold from Steve Laurent. And when I saw this, I'm like, I know this is probably for your eyes, but this would make a bomb highlighter. This is what I mean by I'm clumsy. Do you guys see all of this powder on my hand? I can't be trusted. So we're going to take all the powder that's on my hand, and we're going to dip the brush in it just a little. We're going to tap off that excess, because waste not, want not around here. You know what I'm saying? Look how blingy that is. All right, now that that little fiasco is over, back to the eyes we go. I'm just going to take that rock out color again, and I am going to fleek out my bottom lash line, and I'm also going to go in with some black liner under here as well, just to make it a little bit more sultry. I'm going to go right back under the eye with this Mod Stir Smooth Ride Supercharged Eyeliner in black, and it's a pencil liner, and I like going into my under eye with a pencil liner just because gel liners tend to move around a lot, just because, like, you know, your eyes water because you're so close to your eye and your lash line just gets watery. And so I hate using gel liners on my under eye for that reason, because it will definitely blink away. You have to do it like a million times. So when it comes to the under eye, pencils are easier to use. All right, so as I stated, no lashes. We're gonna go right in with some mascara. This is from Thrive. This is the Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. I actually really love this, because if you don't have long lashes, this will definitely help you achieve that look. This is in the color Bryn Rich Black. This mascara was one of the reasons that I chose not to do lashes for this particular look, because it's going to fleek out my real lashes. So I haven't even really gone over a whole bunch, but you see how much like my lashes are standing out over here versus over here that's not done. And putting that black liner before is going to give it even more volume. So see, done, not done. So if you're not a fan of falsies, or you just don't want to do it for an everyday look, get a mascara that's really going to help you achieve that falsie look without the glue, without the work, without the trimming or anything like that. All right, so we real smoked out and sultry. So before we move on to the lips, we just want to set with this Photo Focus Wet n Wild Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water, and it preps, sets, and refreshes. And I did this in my full face for a $20 video, and I think I like this product because it smells so good. I'll be very honest about that. Not to say that it didn't set my makeup or that it was a terrible setting spray, not to say that, but I think that I like this more for the smell than anything else. All right, now that our face is like that rotisserie chicken, you set it and forget it. We're gonna do the lips. I think I might be the only person who remembers that infomercial for that rotisserie, where you put it in there and you're just supposed to like let it do its work, because it rolls the chicken or whatever meat you put in there, and the guy was really hype about it. He's like, you said it, and the audience goes, and forget it. So I'm gonna line my lips with some brown liner, and this is from the beauty supply store. I just went in there and I got some of that, so I'm just going to line a little, blend that with the top. We are going to go in with the Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the color Mocha. So here is the final look. I wanted something a little more sultry, a little more dark, a little bit more with browns and dark pinks and deeper colors and things like that, because when you think of fall, you think of when the leaves are falling, you think of deep greens, you think of like oranges and yellows and navy blue. Like those are the type of things that you think about when it comes to fall. So I wanted to introduce something that is just for the beginning of fall, transitioning from summer to fall, and something a little bit more deep but still inviting. So because I have to go to lunch soon, I'm actually going to get my hair and everything together, and I'll be right back to finish up with you guys. So all in all, this is the final look. I'm very happy with it. The lid color did come out a little bit more pink than I thought it would, but it's blending in pretty good. It's not too bad. I'm not dissatisfied with it. I think the look is really pretty, and it is still fall. Also, you can find me on social media at Candice Ray Can. That is on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And as always, you can catch me on my website, according to CandiceRay.com. According to CandiceRay.com, you'll see everything that's new with me. All of my previous posts you can see there, and the post that I'm doing now, and also an arts and class, because as you guys know, I do have BYOB makeup and skincare classes that I call arts and class. So if you ever want to attend a session or host your own session, hit me up on my Instagram or hit me up on my website. And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you later.